Hey there, Matani.com Twitch TV fans. I'd like to welcome you to another Sunday night, the Undead Zone, with your hosts, Eric and Spanks. And we got some special guests with us. Let's give a warm welcome to the loving, the tender, the good-looking, the McLeod.
Hello there.
By the way, and we have the Claw.
And from the burrows, the cornfields of Bum Chick Farms. Coming to you live, IGX, Vape God.
Did I spell your name right there on the screen there, Vape God? Or did I get that wrong?
You got it right, dude.
Oh, that's good. Actually,
Good. Making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers, everyone. Holiday
Good
weekend.
to go. Holy smokes,
who was that?
Eric, what a week. Jesus.
Oh, hell.
It's been mental.
Oh, my God. We got so much to talk about. We're not even going to be able to fill this all in an hour. There's no way.
Just remember, we started 10 minutes late, so we get to go 10 minutes over.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, hell of a week. Surprise.
Yeah, right? Like
Wipe.
6 hours surprise. It's like your wife coming home and saying, I'm going into labor. Shit.
By the way,
I literally woke up and saw a message from Spank saying, there's a wipe in 7 hours.
Yeah.
I looked at the time and all of that, and I was like, Jesus, it should have been up 2 hours ago.
By the way, I forgot to ping it out. Just ping us out.
I tried. I tried to give you as much notice as Daybreak gave me, so.
Daybreak didn't give us much.
Hey, Blind Nat X said he just got done taking a dump, so it's good that we're a little late today.
Perfect.
So,
So he didn't miss anything then.
That's right. We aim to please our customers.
Well, he could have. Because Twitch has got the mobile app for your phone, he could have watched it while he was taking a dump. And then when he got back to his desktop, he could have then, you know what I mean? So it's not like you really missed anything.
I tell you what.
Which hand do you wipe with, and which hand do you watch the show with? That's the real question.
You have to make sure that they're different.
That's right.
Yeah, you don't want to use that. What if you accidentally use your phone while you're watching the toilet paper? Wouldn't that be embarrassing?
So here's one of the great things that I actually just discovered about the mobile app on Twitch. That you can, when it's on your phone, you can go to audio only. Not just downgrade the video, but it has an audio only option.
I remember seeing that.
That I did not know.
Yeah, so it has an audio only, and you can downgrade the audio video if you want it. And you can just listen to what's going on while you're at work.
Sometimes when I drive, I will place my phone up on the console and then just stream a Twitch show, and then I'll tune into like Meta Show or like Whiskey Gaming. I actually got to listen to one of your Whiskey Gamings on it. When I drive, it's like two and a half hours, so it was a good way to kind of burn some time.
Good. You should tune into Whiskey Gaming, not necessarily this weekend, or this week, but next week. We are actually going to have the lead dev from Planet Nomads live from Prague, where it'll be 2 a.m. on the show. How about that?
Question from the audience. Spanks, is that a EGO? I don't know what he's talking about. What is a
EGO?
Ego?
I don't.
An ego?
Very nice.
I don't know.
I don't even know what he's talking about. You'll have to re-clarify your question.
By the way, one note.
VFX, please.
Before we started, Num Nums did a follow, and we just got another follow, which I just missed on.
Yeah,
screen.
baby! Boom!
So Num Nums, thanks for following, and ABCX Power, thank you for the follow as well. It's great. Hope you enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Matani family.
Yeah.
Yo, Vape. We do have a special video for later on in the show.
Oh, and I'm excited.
There was a little bit of a battle in Bumchick. And by the way, so I went to take the family, to the little fest. And IGX QQ, thank you for the big follow. But I took the family to the pool, but I had left myself an ABCX Rogue. Thank you. I had taken the family to the pool, and I just left my XSplit recording. And we have ABCX Monk also. Lots big follow day here at H1Z1 Undead Zones. Thank you guys.
Wow, so we got look at all the dude. Look at all the
Yeah,
files
You call
coming
me
in.
master. No,
Oh my God, guys,
no,
we love it.
no.
It's
Hit that little heart
Yeah,
button.
it's great.
So we love it. Thank you for the subscribe or the follows. If
Claude will
would
take
like
his pants off when we get to 10 follows.
to support the
Unfortunately,
channel
I'm
in
not on
general,
video.
you know, please subscribe if you would like to. Not required, but if you'd like to subscribe, feel free. And as always, you are allowed to donate to the show and allow us to, get unique things on the show too. So,
Absolutely.
if you'd
We
like to donate, right above us is the
I'd love to give some stuff
right above
away.
you.
the admin staff from Tranquility loves your money. Like,
We do.
loves it.
We do. Then we'll just get new things. I'm waiting for SEAL Team MVG is their new follower. Well, I'm a little late on that one.
Man, we got so much smack talk in the audience. I can't even keep up with it. Jesus.
I'll tell you what.
They don't like me. They don't like me.
You know what? Let's
The
put it this
smack
way.
talk. It's just a thing. It's like it happens. Man.
If you let's put it this way, if you don't like the guest, that's fine. Just you can smack talk, but don't be too rude, right? And
Oh,
by
no.
the way,
They're good.
everybody has the opportunity from any clan to send their leader to be on the show, or anybody from the clan.
Yeah,
So it's
absolutely. Yeah, there is no. Yeah, so like we are all guys. We're always looking for guests. Always, like,
Yeah.
literally, and we had a guest lined up, and I wasn't able to get a hold of him. And Vape God just was like, "Hey, I'll be a guest." We're like, "Yeah, baby." So, if you guys, everyone watching, everyone in the audience, you gotta at least do it once. Do it once. You won't regret it.
Oh yeah, and it's fun. I mean, this show is about the Tranquility server, right, and the people who are on it, and the interesting things that happen there.
Absolutely.
So we like to have everybody on, even if they were to wreck the Imperium guys, right? We don't care. We'll just have you on the show.
So let's just go ahead and dive right into segment one, which is game updates. Which obviously, the only thing to talk about in segment one is the wipe. I mean, hello. Now here's what's funny, right? So let me just go through the patch notes with you guys real quick. As Legion CM posted here on Reddit for the 527 wipe patch notes, full server and world wipe. Reduce the ratio of bears and wolf spawns.
I have noticed that.
I would agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Reduce the ratio of predator and prey spawns.
I didn't understand that one.
It's kind of
I
like it's in terms of like you'd see an increase in the amount of, like, say, deer, for example. So if you've seen, like, you've kind of seen a slight increase in the amount of deer, maybe, but like I think the reduction in the amount of, like, deer and wolf spawns. I mean, not deer, the bear and wolf spawns have been really noticeable. So
Added a delay for damage on zombie attacks to match animation. I mean, that's all good. That's all good, except for if you're trying to hit a zombie with a combat knife and it goes into that one shot animation where you're just like, oh.
I hate that so much.
And then the zombie
Everybody
can,
hates it.
and then the zombie can attack you like 3 times while you're doing it. Like, improve the zombie screamer grenade to attract zombies more effectively.
Because
I tell you what,
literally
that-
was not.
That
That's the last
screamer
point.
bitch sound is the loudest sound.
Oh
like,
my
I've got
God.
really nice earphones, man.
So loud.
And when that
Yeah.
thing goes off, it is like, it's terrible.
You hear it
I mean, I'm
across the-
literally like,
You hear it
you
across
know,
the grid,
pulling
man.
my-
It's crazy.
Allow me
absolute-
to compliment you on your choice of earwear.
why, thank you. I got these from the Audio Headset Pros down at the Guitar Center. Yeah, Guitar Center.
The thing behind that is we have the same ones because Spank
That's
said,
the
this
one.
is what you need to get. I'm like, okay, I'll get them. And I love them.
Something about the ohms is,
It's a 6 ohm. Is it a 6 ohm?
something like most headphones are 4, but these ones are 8. And that's better because the Blue mic is a mobile device or is a miniature USB powered device.
Yeah. And they plug
And
right
he's like,
into the...
And he's like, we don't got many. And McLeod, you might actually know this better than me. Does 8 ohms sound right? Or am I?
Between 6 and 8 ohms, yeah, you're getting towards the professional level product stuff. So.
And he was saying like we don't got many 8 ohm, like we don't got many headsets that would go good with a blue mic because you need an 8 ohm, and we've only got like 3 of them. So.
What would make those headphones sound even more amazing as a headphone amp? But that's getting into the realms of like pro audio shit. So.
I mean, I don't even need to. Like I literally.
Yeah, they plug into the blue mic from.
I'm on 25%.
Oh right.
25% for my volume. Like it's.
Oh, fair enough.
To even go beyond that is just killing me. Let's see here. Moving on in the patch notes, walkers and runners now have varying attack speeds. Walker attacks slower and does more damage per hit. Runners attack faster and does less damage per hit. So now they're introducing some different types of zombie, damage.
Different degrees of damage. Yeah. Different severities.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
To be fair, I found that runners still damage you quite a lot. Like, I don't know. I don't know whether they're probably going to be tweaking that a bit more as they go on, but.
The combat knife headshot should work again. It does. Except for it takes like 3 seconds for the full animation to go through. So,
and that's 1 second of frustration and 2 more seconds of sheer aggravation.
See, I actually think it would be better if they did some like Metal Gear Solid type stuff with that combat knife, where if you like got up behind someone and then like hovered your bead on them for a second, you could then like hit your button and do like the throat slit or some cool like animation type finishing move, versus this whole 3 second like I don't know, I'm just not into it.
Like a you actually grab somebody and then use the knife sort of thing, rather than
you come,
Hey, IGX Ramix is now following us. Thank you.
Oh my God, we're like 2 follows away from Cloud having to take his pants off.
IGX Hawaiian.
Let's go.
One follow away.
What happens if I've already taken my pants off?
No,
that is
a
an interesting question. No. I hadn't thought of that.
No, it evens out. It evens out some stats. Won't help us.
Moving along here on the Reddit update. Set comfort to start at 100%. Well, that was very nice of you, Daybreak. Yeah. Forced scope is temporarily disabled while we make adjustments. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hope they keep the whole you can only scope in on it. I do like that feature. And I do agree that the third person scoping is a bit OP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I openly said that it was like I pretty much said that I actually like openly that I absolutely hate the third person scoping thing. I'm glad that it goes first person, and I'm really glad that they said that it's only temporarily been disabled. So
yeah,
So I genuinely think that's a really good it's a really good balance kind of change.
Whatever they got to fix to make that work, I'm all about it.
I'm not sure about McLeod. Pants are already off. I have them. I don't know what that means, McLeod. I mean, do you have a stalker fan thing going on out there? IGX Carnage now following the show. Thank you, Carnage.
Carnage.
There you go.
My boy.
But it's part of my donation prizes. If they donate enough, then I will send my pants to somebody.
Your panties.
Ooh. Are they?
You guys ready for this?
Once? Or are they promised to be worn once? Oh, look at that!
That is your wish.
IGX Vape God now following us. Thanks, bro.
Worn once and unwashed. To the 10th follower. Containers inside a secure structure do not show up for someone if they no-clip into the base. They will reappear once the door is open.
I have found that also includes looking through cracks in shelters and stuff.
It does.
So if you're looking through cracks and stuff, you won't see them either. So it kind of incentivizes people to actually blow through more than blow through
Interesting.
all of the shelters in a base when they're raiding.
Because let's talk about that a little bit. Because when we go base raiding, there are spots, holes in the shelters that you can look through. There's not many, and there's not and not all holes give you clear visibility into that shelter. But if you look in there and you see like a mat and a barrel and a couple of containers, you're going to blow that door. But if you look in there and you don't see much going on in there, you're probably going to skip that room. So that's an interesting update that they did. I think it will bring more balance for raiding.
I would say that they specifically say that it's containers, not other things.
Okay.
Like, for example, if you've got a workbench in there, you'll be able to see the workbench.
Interesting.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
it's almost like if you put a workbench in all your rooms now to confuse your enemy.
You have to. You really have to.
I will say it's a little disconcerting when you open your door, run into a room, and you only see a workbench and a furnace.
And then a second later, everything appears. And thank God.
So the last part of the update, Skull Man on Fire, which is FX Light Doors, by the way. Hey, Spanx, we're coming to raid you.
Hey, don't worry, I will be there.
You got to get a tranquility key first, and we're out. I'm just gonna every time he steams you, I'd be like, "Oh, we're out of keys. Sorry." No, we really are out of keys.
We've been struggling.
Truly.
We've been trying our hardest to get keys. We still haven't been able to get any as of yet, but we're doing the best that we can. We did run out of keys literally this like a week ago. It was literally like a week ago. So, but we're doing our level best to actually get some.
We ran out of keys, and there's a queue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so here's the last update, which I thought was the biggest feature of this update. It was the new character spawns you to a more relatively nearby POI. So they've got governors and military and hospital and the radio tower and Bubba's and the dam, and there's all these. I love the new spawns, like absolutely, they've needed it for
amazing.
8 months, but it turns out that's not the biggest feature. That's not the biggest update, guys. The biggest update, they didn't even tell you about it. Anyone notice when you start inviting people to group and all of a sudden you get that CSGO silhouette?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Something I've ever done.
Now all of a sudden, you can have 14 people in a group now because of that silhouetting.
Yeah.
14 now. They added 2.
No, it's always been 14.
Oh, it's always been 14? Okay.
But the chevrons have always broken when you've gone past 12. So
That's true. Okay.
Which is why group sizes always stayed at 12, because that 13th and 14th guy would get screwed. But now you can have up to 14, and everyone gets a silhouette now.
And all we asked
Yes.
for were chevrons.
Yes, or your chevron does disappear after 12. That still happens, but the silhouetting is still in effect.
Silhouette still stays. It's kind of like I liken it to sort of H1Z1 meets Tron, which is awesome.
Now, what's going on here? No, it's been 12. No, it's been 12.
Listen, Eric.
Yeah.
You can have up.
14.
By the way, everybody in the
14
audience,
have up to 14 people in a group.
by the way, everybody in the audience, time to drink. Come on.
Oh, you mean so? I don't know. Actually, have we
Yep.
tried to? Let's confirm this from the audience. Audience, since the silhouetting has gone into effect, has Daybreak now dropped the grouping down to 12 too, or is? No, I'm pretty sure you can still get 14.
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Yeah, you can
start
get
agreeing
14
about
and just glitches at 12.
I mean, the
glitches out at 12.
chevrons disappear at 12. Like once you go
Okay.
past
Yeah.
12.
Yeah,
The silhouetting still stays.
silhouetting stays until with all 14. It's always been 12. It is not always been 12. You're lying. The group size has been 14.
They try it right now and tell us.
God damn it, we've done empirical tests. I'm sure of it.
You lose chevrons after 12, but you can go 13 and 14, but then no one gets a chevron.
So what would be the point, right?
It just depends whether chevrons are, something that that is integral in your H1Z1 life.
I love the chevrons. I mean, I love the silhouetting. It's great.
It's nice.
Yep.
It's different. It's different. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's different. It's nice. But it's different.
Well, when we play, PS2, right? You've got chevrons above everybody, but if there's a big group in one area, it's hard to tell who's who, right? Silhouetting really is going to help you define that.
I believe in the I believe in the PS2 community they call them Doritos. And I understand from the the physical shape of it, but why they settled on Doritos, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Literally none.
I just found out. So the old FX crew, they're on the 80K server. So.
Oh, cool.
It's like medium pop, mad guys left. Yeah, I think they all came to Tranquility.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, 80K.
Oh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe FX rated everyone off of 80K.
Maybe. You never know.
So that is that's it. I mean, that is literally the only Daybreak update that came out on Reddit. Let me just verify that. I mean, everything else on Reddit we covered in last week's episode. So I mean,
I think there were a couple of shots of the new, shots of the Z2 map.
Shots of the new Z2 map, which, by the way, it doesn't even look like the same game, right? Like,
no, it looks kind of completely different.
Looks like super completely different. Like,
and it's really like one of the shots is kind of confusing because it has crops like sort of partly burnt, broken, or kind of,
right.
And you're there kind of thinking, well, is that going to be something that people can leverage? Will there be crops like constantly, like, reappearing there that you can pick, or I don't know. It is, it throws up a lot of questions.
Yeah.
But it does look nice.
Yeah, it does. Let me grab the Sebastian's Twitter hang, and I'll put it in the group for everyone to check out the 3 new photos of the Z2 map.
Oh.
There it is.
Wow. Yeah, it doesn't look like the same game.
It's pretty.
Doesn't.
Looks pretty, doesn't it?
What's going to happen when Kim starts with this level of graphics starts building? What's gonna happen?
He's so pissed. I heard him in comms today earlier.
Yeah.
He goes, I was gonna start building my base, but Zarker told me that I couldn't build anywhere near you guys. He was just mad. Doris is sending me secret love notes here on Steam. What's he saying here?
Hold on. I need to order another beer.
To be fair, the guys at Bombjic have done building as well. Like, I don't know, my FPS is down to 30 around there already.
That's the DNT crew. They went ham.
Here's a really good question. Here's a really good question from the audience. They're asking us. This question comes from Cassandra. Or no, it's Cass. It's one of our guys.
Yeah.
What are the thoughts on the 80-person limit on servers? Glad you asked. So it turns out the new server is now 120.
Yeah, 120.
We counted like yesterday. It's now 120. So they took it from 80 to 90 to 120 within a week.
I'm glad. I'm really glad because 80 was really making us suffer.
So guys, you heard it here first on Undead Zone. The new server pop is now 120. And they were secretive about that. They didn't put anything out that they were increasing.
They didn't want to say anything about it.
So leaked here first. But that's it, man. I mean, that's the update news. I say let's just.
That's the kind of update that the wipe was unexpected.
Yeah. Now, Cloud, were you able to log in Wipe Day morning, or kind of what's your story with Wipe Day?
I kind of got to my computer to sort of see what was going on with H1Z1, you know, all of that kind of stuff. Checking out what was going on TMC and all that. And there was a post from you saying wipe in 7 hours. Pretty much. And I was like, shit, that was like last night. That was like after I'd went to bed. Like
right.
not that far after I went to bed.
Yeah, no, you were definitely in bed already by then.
Yeah.
And then
I checked the time and I was just like, crap. The servers should have come up like literally 2 hours ago. It's like, oh god. I log in. Yeah, exactly. I log in and there's like people are it's still under maintenance, and like what was like a 3 hour maintenance ended up being 5-6 hours, something like that. So I was like, I was saved literally by, you know, underestimation of H1Z1 devs.
There you go.
I almost left work and came home to help you.
Oh, it was alright.
Almost.
It caught a lot of people by surprise, but then again, you know, especially a lot of US groups by surprise.
I thought the wipe was a joke at first.
By the way, somebody just put an order in for 30 keys, Spanks.
Yeah, that's FX like doors.
Yeah.
Ah, it'd be nice to have FX here. It'd be really cool.
That'll.
Well, McLeod and I have some ideas about keys. We're gonna go back to Daybreak here for another week, and then if we're not successful, we might open up Operation. Let's get some more keys.
Yeah. A bit of a key efficiency drive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do a little research into where all this went.
The other thing about Wipe Day and sort of almost Wipe Day plus 1 day plus 24 hours sort of thing was we were actually experiencing quite a bit of lag, like more lag than all the rest of the servers. It was kind of strange.
Mm-hmm. Now I did hear from through our server buddies that were on Abomination were also experiencing lag, but then most of the servers weren't laggy. So it just had to do with those servers that had a queue, I believe.
It was kind of like it was strange. It was like I think initially a lot of servers had a fair amount of lag or varying degrees of lag, and then Daybreak kind of brought all of the servers down, and they said that they were literally going to do a quick hotfix and server restarts in order to fix lag, and then servers came back up and it was good. It was good for like 3-4 hours, and then lag started creeping in when we were like on Tranquility at least, and it just kept on getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
Oh, it was terrible. It was like
and like I mean I reached out to a few people on Steam to sort of ask them if they could quickly go and check other servers and see what that was like. Mm-hmm. And it seemed almost like they checked a whole bunch, like, you know, from high pops all the way down to low pops, and it was like the difference between those and Tranquility was amazing because they had literally zero lag, everything was working pristine and fine. So I knew that there was something unique or something different about Tranquility that was causing lag, so I just had to get in. I just tried my hardest to get in touch with, you know, some Daybreak dev to, you know, get some attention for it. Eventually, it happened because I was starting to enact, you know, Operation Crash Server, which is kind of one of the things I didn't want to do, because that's kind of screwing with the server in a way that you shouldn't really.
So, when would you like to play the videos, Spanks?
Hell, I say we do it now.
Yeah. So this was the battle in Bumchick today. The one where I didn't realize that I had left my camera recording and I was kind of hovering over. And in the middle you'll see a quick break where I thought I was turning on my camera and turned it off, and then turned it on quickly, so I meshed it together. This was ABC's raid or whatever they were doing coming into Bumjik, and then the counter push back. It was interesting, and there's a section where IO comes over the hill, and it's just amazing the way it came out. Now it's dark, it's nighttime, okay. And by the way, Vape God, were you in this one?
Yeah, I was online all day.
Feel free to comment through the video. You will hear a lot of chatter at the end because I had all my mics on. I was in a mumble with Spanx, and Spanx and McLeod start talking at the end, and we discuss, the use of the combat knives and things at the end. But you'll hear some of that chatter from us while we were playing it. But feel free to narrate. I just caught it, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I heard gunshots. I was just, flying through the area going one way. I heard the gunshots, and I had to turn around and start to figure out what was going on. There's a great shot of a car getting blown up here. It's fantastic. Hopefully the quality is good.
Oh no, that car had so much in it.
Did it?
Vape, just so you know,
Oh, yeah.
just so you know, Vape, like the video that you're gonna watch on the actual stream is gonna be a little bit delayed from when you see it. So, like,
Yeah.
try not to be like,
Actually,
that's when that guy gets shots, and that's when that guy gets shots, kind of thing. But like,
Yeah, I got
see how
you.
you feel.
Let's do it.
let's see. Yeah, is there a better way to do this? Actually, McLeod, can you send him the link that I had put in Mumble earlier today by chance?
Ooh, I don't know, maybe.
Am I
let me
still
see
in
if I'll
Mumble?
still put it in.
I'm still in Mumble. I can probably send it to you. And that way he can watch it on YouTube. Because I put it as an unlisted deal. So
I'm just scrolling up to see if I can find it, but
I'll put it in there.
yeah, just put it in there.
Let me shrink it up a little bit here, guys. Just real quick.
We're also hearing that your audio is a bit light, Eric.
Mine's a little low.
Yeah, take a look at your Windows properties and just make sure your mic's up.
Nah, it's probably because the mic's too far away and the gain's down a little low.
I mean, I can be great. I
hear him well. I don't know.
don't know what's going on the stream side.
Nah.
You can also look at your OBS sometimes that volume in there gets turned down.
Yeah, no, it's up full, and I'm talking a little quieter than I
To
normally
be
do.
fair, Eric, if you got the link, just post it in Skype.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna post it in Skype. There it is. You can watch it. I'm also gonna throw it up here on the screen here, and let me know if my video is a little bit or my sound's a little better on the stream. All right, here we go, guys.
I'm watching.
So this is where I see a bunch of people over the hill. I say I need a new angle. So you're going to see the names come up because it's so dark. It's a lot easier to see the names than what's going on.
Cresting the hill.
Right about here is where I switch.
Yeah. They're grouped, and we're coming from the other side flanking.
There goes that car flying through the air. I got to get the other side where it disappears.
Hey, for people tuning in, can you explain what tags are friendly to who?
Alright, so we guys live on the west side, all the way west of Bumjik. We're pretty cool with them. ABC's a clan that comes to PvP a lot and mess with us. We're friends with pretty much anybody built around us, so we had IOE make a push on them while we collapsed from the backside of them, but I guess IOE pretty much wiped them before we could even get there.
Yeah, I get you guys coming in a little bit here.
Yeah.
IOE, they're from Sweden.
You're going to see one guy go down here in a minute. Right here.
Talked to their leader a couple of times. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
guy.
he's a cool guy. I like that guy.
Yeah, Leif.
Yep.
The sounds are just amazing now, though, in this update.
I think the gun sounds are actually sounding really cool. Really, really cool.
So when you guys fight, this is kind of what we see and what we watch. That guy got wrecked.
Yeah, when I'm
Is
watching
that
fights,
McKay?
I think cinematic.
It's crazy.
5 minutes. That's all I got.
Just camp in the warehouses.
And by the way, I caught this by the complete and utter chance, right?
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I just got a double shotgun.
Right at Bumble. Yeah, that double
Yeah,
shotgun
dude.
was great.
Walked into a world hurt.
Cool. Maybe we'll be able to show
Oh,
a
no,
highlight
I-
reel, or just a couple minutes of footage tonight
Yeah,
on the
this is
show.
only
That'd be
about.
cool.
It's only about. See, now here's HCC and IGX coming from this side, right? But they're already down
Yep.
to 2 guys. Now you're going to start hearing some chatter in a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. A bit of random chatter.
Now I'm not sure if somebody from ABC Combat logged here or what happened. Right, there's only one guy left.
You know, I mean, to be fair, combat
Carnage,
logging,
that's you.
combat
That's
logging is a
Carnage
thing.
going down.
Yep. It's strange.
Wrecked.
Dude, combat knives for chopping trees. That's the way to go.
Seriously? Again?
Well, because you use
There
a combat
he goes.
knife for a bar and Carnage. you get all the wood for it. So what the fuck?
Oh, good
Right.
point. You can't melt it down, so you might as well use it till it becomes a broken item.
Yeah.
And it's easier to carry too.
There's
Well, yeah,
lots.
they're only 100 apiece, so you can
Ouch.
carry.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
instead
pretty
of
much the whole thing, boys.
nice footage. Nice
Yeah.
footage.
Yeah, I mean, completely ad hoc, but if you guys are, if anybody out there is doing a raid, and myself or Spanx or McLeod are around, I mean, we will come film your raid.
Yeah.
If there's action. Now,
Yeah.
I actually was asked to hey, come on over and film this raid. And I got there and was filming for 20 minutes. Nothing happened. They were raiding, but there was no action. There was no defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm I'm not gonna tape you lighting IDs. That's lame. So shut it off. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we'll come and sort of be around to make sure that there's nothing dodgy going on. But
100%,
if you want us
absolutely.
film a raid, it's so much better if there's actually some form of defense actually there to sort of make it interesting.
yeah. And by the way, I was just zipping through, and I had no idea this was going to happen. And by the way, I had no idea we're going to have, Vape God here for my
So
IGX.
cool.
So that wasn't even planned, right? I had no idea.
Yeah.
I did see. I mean, when I went through, I did see ABC coming across the field, right? But I didn't really see any opposition going on, right? So I just kept going all the way across, and into the vortex of FPX over there, over by the big camp, and heard the gunshots and turned around, and there it was. But
Hey Doris, I got a question for if you're listening in on the audience. Is the 80K server that you're on, is that also a restricted build server as well, like Tranquility, or is that open world?
Actually, yeah.
Be interested. I don't know if they're restricted build or not.
a special
'Cause you
thanks
don't-
to
you don't-
Rampage Cats who just followed us. Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Rampage Cats.
And by the way, we just want to film good, fun fights, right? We don't really care who wins. We're just, we'd love to share them with you if we get to film them.
80K is a build restricted server.
Okay.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Okay. Fair enough.
Stuff.
I think
Yeah, it's
we
just
need
one of
to
those
have
things.
a setup war game one time.
Yep. I'm
Just-
down.
Just just pick sides and just everybody. You have the ammo. You have a set amount of ammo, set type of guns, and just go after each other.
You're maybe right.
It'll be fun. We'll film
Like
it.
a manhunt sort of thing.
We'll
where you
film
have
it.
to-
We'll have 3 cameras going, filming it from 3 angles, then we'll mesh it up later.
Ooh, look at Doris in chat, getting everyone all fired up.
Nice.
So the most important question I have for you, Vape God, is since you've been on the server and the things that you've been doing, have you been having a good time? And
Yes, I've.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
My bad.
Shoot. Answer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been having a great time. And game here, like we kind of just got bullied down by Wiz and them, and now, I mean, we have Bum Jake now, so it's pretty fun to have a different side of the map. Pleasant Valley is closer, a lot more PvP and a lot more loot.
Yeah.
And it's just a more enjoyable area to live in. A lot more enjoyable.
How about the server itself? Kind of like, we try and patrol it for hackers. You can never get them all, right? And you obviously don't get them the first time because we're not omniscient. We're not gonna know who they are. But how's that been for you guys?
Yeah. I don't think there's any hackers. Like, I hear some clans call, "Oh, you guys are hacking. Oh, you guys are this. You guys are that." And I don't see anybody that could be even accused of hacking. There's good shots and there's bad shots. There's mess ups and there's good plays.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's no hackers on this server.
You always get those groups that will claim that other groups are hacking. Just purely because they've lost a fight. And it's just one of those things. Like it's either they're frustrated or they're venting. One or the other kind of thing. Most of the time it's like, well, pretty much all the time it's not actually anybody hacking. It's just people with big egos trying to vent. That's all.
Yeah.
I would say out of hackers versus exploits, I would say our server gets hit by more bug exploits than it does hackers, right?
Yeah.
It's like the old, jumping, the old Harry Potter thing, right? Or the old, and I don't think this is around. I think this got patched out, but last wipe, if the deck was low enough, you could magically teleport yourself into the deck. I don't think that bug's around anymore, but just things like that, bugs that come and go, and the exploitation of those bugs. So, which we try and police as best we can, but obviously, we can't be on 24/7. So.
Nope, but we try. We do what we can. McLeod's out there doing what he can every day.
I mean,
He's mucking and grinding in the corner like the good hockey teams. He's
McLeod submitted video on a TX Sanji and got him VAC banned the next day because of his Harry Potter.
Oh yeah,
on our server.
Nice.
Don't mess with McLeod, man.
And that's the thing too. I mean, we do turn on recording when we go and do things. You never know when we have the recording on, and if nothing's on it, we'll just delete it. But
yeah. Like for example, the other day, I turned on my recording, and I forgot to turn it off, and then 10 and a half hours later,
44
I realized
gigs later.
44 gigs later.
I think the
some stuff.
the 1.2 gigs that I had from sitting out there took almost 2 hours to load into my video editing software.
Yeah, I'm not gonna load that into. I'm literally just gonna watch it, and if there's anything good in there, like there's gonna be a real gem in there for me to actually load that into.
There better be a real gem for you to sit down for 10 hours and watch the damn thing. Jeez, I'd delete that file so fast I wouldn't even do anything with it.
Oh, you never know what you get. You never know what.
Really?
Let's talk about the wipe a little bit. Like actually, like on the ground, like the wipe. McLeod, I gotta hand it to you, man. Your building skills are really shining this wipe.
It's because I'm a perfectionist, and sometimes that can sound like a really cheesy kind of thing, but like it can drive me absolutely mental.
It's the most beautiful. It's the most beautiful car park I've ever seen.
I got that pretty. Yeah, I got that pretty good. But then again, it was a team effort. Like I couldn't have done that without the guys being around to make sure that I didn't get killed or didn't get like.
I mean, it literally looks like you use a laser level. Like that's how like accurate. You know what I mean? Like it's just.
Wow, Skype just froze. So I'm not sure.
What, crowbarring, chopping trees, building, gathering resources.
Spanx, I'm not sure what happened, but Skype froze right after laser level.
Really?
Yeah, for me too.
Yeah, it just went
weird.
out.
Strange that.
It's back now.
I did say that if you give me a bit of rubber tubing, I'll literally make that thing airtight.
There's really so many ways we can go with that comment. We're just gonna let you slide. Because it's a holiday weekend here in the U.S. and let the McLeod go on that one. What was that, McLeod? Because I was like, are you
Cider.
drinking with us? Cider?
I'm drinking cider. I'm drinking cider right now.
Well, hard cider or that soft cider? What are you doing there?
What's the difference between hard cider and soft cider? Like, educate me on that one.
Well, you have regular apple cider, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have your pasteurized, your non-pasteurized. That's just regular apple cider. And then you have hard cider, which is actually like a beer almost, right? But it's hard cider.
Oh,
It's
okay.
alcohol.
I think this is just regular.
This is regular cider?
This is just regular Bulmers, like, premium quality cider.
I didn't even know they had apples in England, you know.
Okay.
Well, you know, I mean, you'll take me down. I'll take you down that whole, you know, the pumpkin pie thing, right? You guys don't have pumpkin pies. I can't believe
yeah,
that.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Let's not go down that road
We
again.
found a pumpkin pie in London for $40 for crying out loud. So we all went to Costco and took pictures for $4.99, giant pumpkin pie from hell.
Yep, pumpkin pies just aren't a thing in the UK. It's just, I mean,
I think
we
it's
have
that
pumpkin,
VAT
but it's
tax
a
problem.
very seasonal thing. Pumpkin for us.
All right, so we're off of the pumpkin pie thing.
Excellent. Moving
Yeah, I
on.
mean, you know, we're just what are we? 48 hours into the wipe. We're just really just getting, you know, just trying to run crowbars, trying to just find those, you know, just trying to find, you know, your stash, right? You know, you got to find a little sugar, find some bottles, got to get some pipe, got to get some scrap, got to get some sheet, got to get some, you know. So we're just trying to just get that all situated. Been having a little bit of fun up at Governor's Hospital, military base. Zim's kind of been hanging out around there. Yeah, other than that, mostly just been looking at a car crowbar. I mean, that's, if I had to be real honest, mostly just been crowbarring. So
What
Just every so
amazes
often
me
when
is
he's
these giant monstrosities that some of these clans can make in such a short period of time as bases. I mean, they're huge.
Yeah. Well, you know, when large groups of people kind of all, you know, group together and pool as one.
Yeah, I mean, and they're all put together very exacting the way, you know, McLeod puts things together. It's just impressive to me.
you know, it's crazy. It's like we're having the Undead Zone talking about tranquility, and it's like our audience is having their own Undead Zone, like Jerry Springer edition. Like it is. I've just been
that'd be so
glancing
good.
over, reading it's coming in so quick I can't even read it. It's going crazy, man. Like
I'd love to see
the
a Jerry
meta-
Springer parody for H1Z1. That would be
the
insane.
meta is real. You know, we've only got I don't know, it's 12 minutes left of the show. We really haven't had a decent opportunity to kind of talk to our guest.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'd like to kind of circle in Vape God here a little bit. So Vape, tell us a little bit about IGX. Tell us where you guys were before Tranquility, and then kind of where you guys are at now.
Before Tranquility, we were on Chaos, and it was just us and the YY clan. If you are familiar with the YY clan,
I'm not familiar with YY.
okay, it's a big group of Chinese hackers, and they were streaming on Douya TV. One guy that played legit, and he played with the rest of his clan as they were hacking as he was streaming. They weren't in the same group, so he wouldn't never get banned. They would just aimbot us. We couldn't even play the game, so we looked into like where to go. You know, Carnage looked into where to go. We came over here, and it's pretty much how we got to Tranquility. Before that, we were on the Journey, then server wipe, went to Chaos. Then late in that second server wipe, we came to Tranquility, and then now it's the new server wipe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing against Chinese hackers, man. That's tough.
That's not fun.
Yeah,
No.
couple.
Did they stream China #1?
they did. They said IG #2, China #1.
How long? What does IGX stand for? How long have you been with them? Kind of what's your history with IGX?
All right, so I joined in probably the Journey when we were on the Journey 2 wipes ago, and it was just like a group of friends, and I just kind of joined up, and Carnage got me in, just kept playing with them. It's kind of just like a relaxed thing, and then we started becoming like more serious clan over in Tranquility.
Is IGX only an H1Z1 clan, or do you guys do other games as well?
I think some of them do other games, but I don't know any other games. I'm not part of the other gaming in the clan. It stands for Illusion Gaming.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'll tell you what, it's starting to look like Reddit in chat, by the way.
I know.
It's like
Great.
Eve
It's gonna be
Reddit.
awesome.
Oh my
not,
God.
yeah, I was about to say,
Like,
and not good.
Meta-
I'm waiting for Bobmon to show up and, you know.
Not a
Meta
good
is real,
subreddit.
baby.
Pretty bad
The-
subreddit.
The meta is real. This is great. This is what makes this game just awesome.
One of our guys told me.
Go ahead.
My bad. Oh, one of our guys told me that we have a couple of really good CS:GO players. So I guess we do a lot of CS:GO.
Let's go. Got you.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's
We'll
really cool.
call in DM radio.
He plays hard, dude. I saw him on Twitch a couple of days ago, man. I would love to get DM Radio on the server. Absolutely would love to get him on the server. If you're friends with DM Radio, reach out to him and tell him to get his butt on Trank.
Oh, yeah. Great to have him there.
Absolutely. That guy, we call him the human aimbot. That guy's nuts.
He is good.
He's
He's
crazy.
good. He's good.
He's crazy. Like I've never seen. Oof. There's a one-man fucking army is what you. He's crazy. Guy's nuts, man. Are those gunner glasses, Spanx? No, they're Oakleys. Just plain old Oakleys.
Yeah, we had the conversation about it. What is it?
Oh, hey, check this out. So IGX, what's your leader's name? Is it? I call him Dell for short, but it's IGX
Carnage.
or
And Delix.
Delix. Thank you. Yeah. So
There you
Delix
go.
says he actually knows him from ARC. So yeah. Well, he knows me. He knows.
Oh,
he
really?
knows- oh yeah, he knows.
Yeah, he knows Spank stuff.
From ARC?
No.
No.
From Abomination.
Oh, that's crazy.
From our frequent visits.
From our
his
frequent,
his frequent.
Our members love to partake in the stream sniping.
To which he
But
absolutely
we just consider,
hates
you know,
people do.
it's just a little IMP love, you know. It's just a little, you know, it's just the way we just say I love you.
Lemming's having a good old time there. 12-year-old squeakers.
The hell?
I'll tell you what, we should just shut up and read chat. And
Seriously, like you could literally have an episode if you
Yep.
could like get a voice for all these different chats going on here. That could literally be its own episode. What's going on in chat right now, guys?
Spurs is like
Oh,
20% of the chat himself.
Nah,
We're all quiet and
Spurs
we
is
start
what it is.
reading chat.
Yeah. I think I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm like, you know what? It's going to take me a good long while to actually catch up, so I'm just not.
Oh,
I'll let it be its own thing.
I love that Twitch captures the chat and
If you-
plays it with replay now.
Yeah, that's really cool. I really like that. That's
yeah.
a feature. Absolutely.
Oh, it does? Wow. That's
It
cool.
does.
Yeah,
It does. That's
When
why
you
we don't have
watch
it
a thing
scrolling.
back. Yeah.
Ah. So it just records the chat for you.
Yeah, so when you play, like, so when you guys, like, if you guys want to watch the Undead Zone again, like, say tomorrow or day after, whatever, when you watch it on Twitch, it will show all of the chat scrolling back.
Yeah, the only time it won't capture it is if you push it up to YouTube like TMC does. They'll push a lot of shows up to their YouTube channel as well. It won't bring the chat with it.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's only on the Twitch, and I think we keep it for, what, 30 days? So yeah, obviously,
Yes.
always, if you guys miss one of the H1Z1 Undead Zones on Sunday, watch it later on Twitch, right?
Hey, so watch it later on Twitch.
And
Yeah.
if you have suggestions for things you'd like to see us do or talk about, I mean, feel free to reach out to us. Right? We're all on Steam, you know. We're all
Totally.
You can hit me up on Twitter, you know. Follow Eric Asmuck on Twitter. Spanx, I don't know if you have a Twitter account.
Not a social media guy.
Nope. So I have Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff.
I'm too busy.
feel
I'm
free to
too
give me a
busy
follow.
playing video games. I don't got time to be doing social media. Are you kidding me? I got crowbars to go through. I got bullets to scoop. I got time for that.
Somebody's
You've
got to
got
work.
hackers to ban.
Hackers the band. Hackers the
DX
band.
the band.
Yeah, hackers to ban. Yeah,
I banned
Actually,
one today.
you know what I really. I mean, I got Steam messages to answer. Holy
Yeah.
smokes!
You
Oh
did
my
get a
God.
lot of
Yeah.
Steam messages.
Woo.
This,
Well, 'cause I-
week, the Steam message has been saying.
Yeah, because I got it on my phone, so so I even when I'm not here in my office, I'm able to stay connected. So
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I've since discovered both the joy and the pain of having Steam on my phone.
Last little tidbit that I've been saving here for the end of the show, guys. I just wanted to say thank you guys. We McLeod, the admin staff here at Matani.com, we had absolutely no idea where this was going. We just had an idea, loved the game, and wanted to do something cool. And I've gotten so many Steam messages about how fun it is, how great we are, all this stuff, yada yada yada. But guys, it's you guys. You guys make Tranquility.
Yeah, it's you guys, man.
You guys are the ones that are making this a success. So thank you from all of us here at Matani.com. Thank you so much for choosing Tranquility as your go-to server. For reaching out to your friends and bringing them into the server. It's been awesome. It's going to be one hell of a wipe cycle. So freaking pumped. And we're going to be covering, every bit of action. We're going to be covering it here every Sunday night on Undead Zone.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it is fantastic. I mean, like you said, you had a great idea, Spanks, going here with the server that we largely weren't using, and I think it's a huge success. And it's not because we want everybody to know who we are, right? We just want people to enjoy the server and have a good time, and have a place to enjoy H1Z1, right? It's not really about TMC. It's not about you or I or McLeod. It's really about. I mean, when I saw that fight today on the server, I was like, cool. People are having a good time. That's good. So, I echo your comments. Thank you for everything, coming on the server and having a good time. And if you have ideas, share them.
But
Yeah,
hey, I want
it is.
to thank Vape God for coming on the show. Thank you so much for stepping up. By the way, anyone in the audience, if you're interested, reach out to myself, McLeod, Eric on Steam, and we'll make sure to get you a guest spot every Sunday, same time, same bat time, same bat channel. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yep.
That's about it for this week, huh? That's 1 hour. God
All right,
damn
yeah.
it. Jesus.
McLeod, Vape
Flew-
God, any last
flew by.
words from you guys?
I'll go
I
second.
just go.
No.
No, I said I'll go second.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I just wanted to say that the whole idea of Tranquility coming, has. I mean, it's been so much more of a success, so much, like a hell of a lot faster than we ever thought. As well, I mean, I genuinely thought that we'd have to go through maybe 3-4 cycles before we got to, this level of kind of acceptance with the Eve, not the Eve. What am I talking about? The H1Z1 community. I blame it on the fact that it's 4 a.m. here. But yeah, it's just been amazing, and I live for the dream of having a server and a place to play free of hackers. So,
Yeah.
and I know that's we can tell that it's something that is shared by a lot of people. So it's all good.
Absolutely. Vape God?
Yeah, IGX #1.
Hey, well, hopefully, in the coming weeks, maybe we'll have something better to talk about. Maybe developing the H1Z1 community a little more. Can't really say much now, but hopefully we'll have something.
Yeah. Watch this space.
All right. You want to take us out, Spanks?
Hey, that's all the time we got here for Sunday night on Dead Zone. Tune in next week. Eric and Spanks talking about all that zombie apocalyptic H1Z1 updates. Everyone have a great week. We'll see y'all next Sunday.
All right. Good night.
Take care.